down under in a wide bound land, they learned a game called rugby. It was brought from England in the olden days, from mother country. They were out playing footy when a William Webb Ellis picked up the ball and ran. Well, the opposition shouted and they caught him in possession, so he had to let it go. Well, the greatest game of all started this way, when a bloke called Ellis on a cold day in England picked up the ball and ran. Well, I know we've come a long way, when the wave goes round that football ground. The World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all. 20 years later, down across the Tasman, the whites are learning haka from the native boys. Well, they grabbed a bit of leather, stuffed it full of paper, the bloody stupid thing wouldn't bounce. It was picked up by the fullback who proceeded to boot it down in enemy territory. Well, the bloke who had a whistle, it was he who had the call, put him in a ruck and maul. Well, the greatest game of all started this way, when a bloke called Ellis on a cold day in England picked up the ball and ran. Well, I know we've come a long way, when the wave goes round that football ground. The World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all. 200 years have gone by since Captain Cook come sailed these shores, so I got down to ticket just to get a ticket. There's a line out in the street. The attendant threw a ticket and I caught it in the line out, and I jumped up high like a wild beast. Got away without a tackle, making halyards in the middle, taking the ball upfield. Now you wouldn't be dead for quids, and you're drinking Bundy rum, and you're wearing green and gold, and this game can never grow old. Hey mate. Up in the Northern Lights, there's England, Ireland and France, Scotland, Italy, the Welsh are coming too. Ain't it too good to be true? Zimbabwe, All Blacks, Fiji, Samoa, Australia, Argentina, Africa, Canada, Romania, US, Japan, here from all over the land. And last but not least, there's Tonga and Georgia, Namibia and Uruguay. Put them all together and what do you got? 48 games to play. The greatest game of all is coming down here, and it's coming down under. Get ready for the thunder, October 2003. Well, I know we've come a long way, when the wave goes round that football ground. The World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all. Hey mate, it's the World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all.
It's a great night under the Southern Cross and a great day for rugby.
It's a lot of good football, mate. The atmosphere is absolutely electric here at Telstra Stadium
It's
tonight.
tremendous, a lot of good footy. It's the game they play in heaven, we've always said that.
Mate, it's great the way the crowd has come and supported the way they have.
Yeah, you can say that again. It's not just a game, it's a way of life.
You think some of the Pacific nations can make the final?
48 games, it could be a hard road, but anything can happen and probably will.
What about the humidity of dairy farmers in Townsville and Suncorp in Brisbane there?
I've been training them on the equator in New Guinea wearing raincoats.
Look,
look, he's gained some 30 metres. Oh, attitude wins the game.
It's a try.
It's a try.
Get over.
Oh, man, it's a try. He's put the ball down.
And that's what's going to happen in the cup. Who's going to get the cup?
Who's going to get the cup?
We'll be right back with the AXA angle and match stats after the break.
World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all. It's the World Cup Rugby and it's coming down under, it's the greatest game of all. It's the World Cup Rugby and it's on in Australia, it's the greatest game of all. It's the World Cup Rugby and it's coming down under, it's the greatest game